Speaker, this problem that is being discussed has been ongoing for the last 3 years. And the government has been making promises after promises. It's very sad. When the president visited Mandera, 2 generators were brought to back up. And unfortunately, the 3 on the ground are not working. The 2 that were brought, 1 is not working. While the intent of the president is noble and has made commitment for this solution to be realized by Mandera people, but the situation has appeared to be extremely deliberate by Kenya Power, as if the people of northern Kenya are not equals in this country. Because as we discuss the challenges of power in Mandera, and it was there when I was a governor, and we were discussing, and unfortunately it's not a devolved function. It cannot be billed to county government because the provision of electricity is not liberalized. It is monopolistic business run by the electricity company in Kenya, Kenya Power. And the situation is going from bad to worse. What is very embarrassing in present day Kenya, Mr. Speaker, and it's very, very disheartening to even refer to, a country that, a region, a town that shares, cross-border line with us, which is literally Bulahawa, with unstable government, a government that is struggling to come to stabilize itself, and the farthest corner from the center of Mogadishu, Bulahawa, has several private vendors, and they have reliable electricity in Bulahawa, such that when Mandera is in the dark and fridges are not working and people are fasting, people of Mandera cross to the border to buy ice and buy cold drinks from the other side. It's very, very painful that when you look at Bulahawa belonging to a country that was unstable for 30 years, the resemblance of government is starting to exist right now. That town that is across the border less than 100 meters from our border is able to have reliable power supply. And the country Kenya, middle income status country, is struggling to provide services of provision of electricity to the people of this country. And we've talked about this, repeatedly. The leadership are at pain, to the level that the leadership of Mandera County are at loggerheads with each other, one blaming the other for not doing this and that, and with the belief that somebody is sabotaging somewhere, yet the responsibility of provision of electricity lies squarely with Kenya Power. One of the 47 counties in this country is without power, and perennially, every year we are discussing this. It's about time for our president, His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto, to take this issue, take the bull by the horn. The noble intent of connecting us from across the border, which is about 78 kilometers from Ethiopia, has been in discussion, but realization of the same is not happening. The problem is persistently there. The people are at pains. Yesterday, there were demonstrations in town. We've tried to suppress it for years. To the extent right now it has become impossible. It is reaching explosive levels within the community where leaders will not have a choice, but because we've kept on telling them, do not demonstrate, we might end up joining them in the demonstration for purpose of realizing, electricity, sustainable electricity supply for the people of Mandera town. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is very agonizing, and I cannot really overemphasize. Last time, we managed to calm the population of that town by telling them the president is coming, solution is on its way, and the generators have been promised. We've met the PS, we've met the CS, and this solution will be resolved and they do not demonstrate. And we promise, if that does not happen, the leadership of that county, including the governor, will join in the demonstration to demonstrate the pain that the public are feeling in that county. I beg to support. Thank you.
Next order.
Order number